Dolan Middle School, class of 2013, homeroom 211. Caitlin Days, Damian Trajewski. Viviana Guzman, Jacob Hernandez. Jennifer Jean, Said Omar. Ana Sanchez, George Amalak. Janet Sebastian Diaz, Steven Rivera. Natalia Tomjak, Mario Sharetta. Anthony Yantorno, homeroom 211.
Homeroom 212. Zionique Brown, Frank Borta. Ana Estevez Garrillo, Jorge Cuauhta. Caroline Feldman, Aldrin Apondola. Chrisley Pineda, St. Flora Joseph. Rayanne Scott, Jason Kiek. Colby Stalteri, Christian Moms. Gianni Ramos, Michael Shalaha, homeroom 212.
Homeroom 213. Bernice Charles, Adrian Corba. Haley Field, Luis Flores. Daisy Garcia, Brandon Livesey. Skylar Gibb, Scott Moreau. Alyssa Quinones, Parthas Patel. Shirion Shepard, James Riofrio. Olivia Stiller, Patrick Thompson, homeroom 213.
Homeroom 214. Amanda Foster, John Conrad. Mariana Gill, Woody McGinnis. Beverly Reyes, Christian Mendoza. Alexander Suderski, Kareem Ryan. Tania Whitmore, Tatsuo Torajano. Homeroom 214.
Homeroom 216. Jocelyn Alonzo, Tyler Aladdin. Brianna Gentile, Adrian Chanowski. Maria Gudiel, Lester Gudiel. Takia James, Gary Morgan. Samantha Santos, Antonio Robinson. Sabrina Taufik, Oscar Rivera. Patrick Wajler, homeroom 216.
Homeroom 300. Deasia Ayers, Juan Roberto Barduz. Kaylee Yuri Borisov's Ian Freed. Melanie Cruz, John Cola. Laura Morales, Alan Naharo. Latasia Pierce, Nicholas Stabile. Hannah Prada, Eric Vasquez. Homeroom 300.
Homeroom 301. Margaret Brown, Giancarlo Bernal. Paulina Chervinsky, Dennis Rojadzik. Brianna Soto, Justin Colon. Asantawa Gordon, Jasper Cruz. Stephanie Patino, Naeem Perez. Alexis Robinson, John Strahetsky. Homeroom 301.
Homeroom 302. Gabrielle Valdesare, Joshua Ambush. Luciana Gonzalez, Giovanni Bolfarini. Shakaya Kendrick, Alex Zukasagni. Victoria Perlin, Evan Freed. Winnie Way, Jonathan Ermasura. Christopher Russo, Kevin Mendiola. Homeroom 302.
Homeroom 303. Alexandra Guerrera, George Abrego. Nadine Hoyos Dominguez, Joseph Del Torto. Nicole Matura, Troy Duncan. Vivian Smith, Sebastian Lopez. Stephanie Zacharotis, Federico Marin. Victor Reese, Evan Rodriguez. Fitzroy Rutherford King. Homeroom 303.
Homeroom 304. Andrea Valdez, Andy Anorga. Casey Borjas, Alexander DiMarino. Leslie Joseph, Amos Florenson. Vilma Lopez, David Martinez. Michael Rosinski, Christian Rosales. Stephen Burnett, Homeroom 304.
Homeroom 305. Kaylee Rondon, Dylan Schneider. Karina Davila, Alex Cologne. Christina Prevost, William Johnson. Maura Byrne, Stanley Chen. Shania Bates, Jason Cepeda. Isabel Moranta, Homeroom 305.
306. Mariella Sedano, Edward Ione. Darnesiana Joyner, John Fair. Evelyn Menendez, Dylan Fife. Kristen Osborne, Keon Lang. Rosia Venegas, Brandon Manuel. Christopher Ross, Devin Santiago, Homeroom 306.
Homeroom 312. Evelyn Arias, John Alderellis. Brianna Dagos, Jose Arada. Smilanda Jean-Baptiste, Billy Pinto. Emily McGarry, Sinclair Worrell Oliver. Aaliyah Morgan, Jacob Zeller. Ashley Santillian, Sarah Umphrey. Homeroom 312. Dolan Middle School, class of 2013.
We'll allow those joining us now to take a seat. We'll give you just a few moments to get settled and we'll begin our program. Welcome. Please, there are plenty of seats up above. We're going to need everyone to please find a seat. If we could direct our parents up to the balcony, that would be great. We have plenty of seats up above. Those of you standing, if you would go to your right and upstairs to the balcony, please. Thank you. At this time, would you please join us in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of America the Beautiful. Let's welcome Stephanie Patino leading us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Stephanie. Now, please welcome Darnesiana Joyner, Brianna Hidalgos, and Anna Sanchez singing America the Beautiful. Good morning. I'd like to give everyone an opportunity to please check their cell phones and other devices out of respect for our graduating class. If you would kindly turn them to silence or vibrate at this time. We'll give everybody a moment to check their phones. Welcome to Dolan Middle School's Promotion Ceremony 2013. Today we honor Stanford's Rising Stars. Our 8th graders have made us all so proud, and we are privileged to have been a part of their last 3 years of growing and learning. At each moving up ceremony, I try to characterize the 8th grade class as a whole, realizing that each year this group has their very own personality. This was the first year I had a tough time. I reflected on some former graduation speeches and noted various classes as fearless, entertaining, community servants, and confident. I thought this would inspire me for this year, but still I was stumped. How do I characterize this year's 8th grade? I think the challenge lies in the very answer to this question. The 2013 8th grade class of Dolan Middle School, they are individuals. You are all so very unique, and though you work beautifully together, you are each so very different from one another. This is true physically, socially, emotionally, and in every other facet I could come up with. You have varying philosophies on life, dissimilar thoughts about your worldviews, and you have differing opinions on just about everything. Though you each are special and are sometimes intentionally going in opposite directions in your own way, you depict the most close-knit of families. Our 8th graders love to show how different they are. However, there is no confusing where their loyalties lie. Our 8th graders, put simply, have each other's backs. I can't tell you the times I've had students in need of some, let's call it, administrative intervention. And out of nowhere, a classmate will be following us pleading their case. Our 8th graders can rest assured that they have ready-made agents, attorneys, advocates, and even activists. You all look out for one another, and at the end of the day, that's what matters most. As uniquely individual as you all are, you don't miss an opportunity to team up and share or defend your position. Never lose your willingness to support one another. You've demonstrated at a very young age that you are confident and comfortable in your own skin, in being exactly who you are. Yet, you will jump at a moment's notice to, and I quote, take care of each other, which is the Dolan way. I welcome you to this year's Moving Up ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, now please prepare to welcome this year's student speaker. Each year, our 8th graders are given one final writing assignment. One essay was chosen from the group. This year's prompt focused on efficacy, more specifically on effective effort. Please welcome the 2013 student speaker, Ms. Melanda G. Baptiste.
Good morning. Effort is needed in everything we do. It helps us reach high places and helps others to be inspired to follow. Without effort, I wouldn't be graduating 8th grade and going on to 9th. But while effort is important, it's effective effort that makes a difference in your reality. Anyone can put effort into a project, test, or application, but what will help you to ace that project or test, or be accepted into that college or job, is effectiveness. Using your time wisely, never giving up, and doing the best to your capabilities is what makes your actions effective. Through 3 years of working on projects and tests, listening to lessons, and working with others, I learned that you can't achieve greatness without effective effort. If I was lazy and indifferent with my work, my grades wouldn't be what they are now. Further, dreams don't come true just because one wishes for them. You have to keep on trying until you acquire them. If you just think that everything will be fine later and keep on procrastinating, then your aspirations won't be truly revealed. I dream of going on to and graduating from 4 or more years of college. Yet, I know that I will not do this by putting in moderate effort and getting B's and C's, but rather, I will put in effective effort and get A's and B's. For it is with effort such as that people can achieve their goals and make their dreams a reality. Thank you.
Beautiful job, Samantha. Greetings, friends and family of the class of 2013. I am Crystal Perry. I am the assistant principal here at Dolan Middle School, and I have the pleasure and the honor to actually present the 2013 Dolan Raider Award. The Dolan Raider Award is formerly the 8th grade Boy and Girl Award. These students were chosen by the 8th grade teaching team. The 8th grade teachers in this room selected these students because they represent qualities that an 8th grade student should possess. They are student leaders in the building and great models for 6th and 7th graders to learn from and emulate. They are students that exhibit extraordinary qualities of kindness, respect, leadership, and citizenship. Because these students have left an impact on our school, the 2013 Dolan Raider recipients are, and you can stand when your name is announced, Sinclair Worrell Oliver, Kristen Osborne. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Perry, and I want to officially welcome Ms. Perry to Dolan. Though she has been here for only a short time, she's jumped right in and become an active member of the Dolan family, and we appreciate her presence. Congratulations to both Sinclair and Kristen. They received those awards earlier this week during their grade level awards assembly. Congratulations. We're very excited. This year, we are excited to celebrate the first ever Dolan Poet Award. For the past few years, the 8th grade English teachers have hosted a poetry slam, thus making the spring poetry writing unit come alive right here in this auditorium. Students perform original pieces, teachers struggle to judge, and there is a winning poet. Though so many students knocked this performance out of the park, we decided we needed to put the Dolan Poetry Slam on the map, or at the very least, on the program for our promotion ceremony. Here, performing an original poem written by him and another student, John Conrad, please welcome this year's winner of the Poetry Slam and the recipient of the first Dolan Poet Award, Michael Rosinski.
I wrote this poem for all of the people out there who have taken their mind for granted at one time or another and have underestimated its true power. A mind. It's an extraordinary device. It's pure, infinite. But it depends on what you put into it. You can fill it with drugs, you can fill it with shame, or maybe you could fill it with something more than just minimum wage. You need to take the time to reach the line, to find a better mind, for everything that you could ever want in life is dangling on the line. The line is right in front of you. You reach out nearer and nearer, but it dropped. Because you didn't take the time to reach the line to find a better mind. Or you could take that leaping dive, to take the time to reach the line, for that line is a ticking clock. Tick, tock. Time doesn't wait. Will you? Or will you take the time to reach the line to find a better mind? What would you do with your extraordinary device? Would you use it for the good or the bad in life? For your mind is a hungry wolf. What would you feed it? Will you take the time to reach that line? Look to your left. Now look to your right. Did the people around you reach the line? Did they even try? You could help them reach the line with an outstretched hand and better their lives. What if the line was a game of your life? You could win or you could lose, but now is your time to choose. Which line is the best fit for you? For the people who reach the line will thrive. Thrive on the field of life, achieving goal after goal. While the people that decided that they were too cool to find the time sit on the side and never reach that line. Will you always have the time to reach the line to find a better mind? Or will society and your peers corrupt your mind and make the line vanish right before your eyes? It's your choice to let your peers push you away from that line. Or will you find the time? And never, ever stay around or stay down for the count like if life didn't turn out like what you thought it was about. Don't ever give up because you couldn't do enough. The line is always in reach. And that is what's up. You can fix your own goals. You got the time. Now all you need is to reach the line. And basically what I've just said there was what I've learned at Dolan all through my 3 years summed up into about 2 pages. That the mind is the bridge that you only can make, to get across even the biggest canyons in life. And those of you who wanted to settle without reaching the line might have to settle for some shoddy construction work on that bridge.
See why the Poetry Slam is such a major success and why Michael was the winner this year. Being awarded our first annual Dolan Poet Award. Please help me congratulate Michael Levine. At this time, I'd like to welcome a very special member of the Dolan family. Every opportunity I get, I try to publicly talk her into staying around a little longer, or as long as she good and well pleases. But today, we welcome Mrs. Gibb, so she thinks, for the last ceremony here at Dolan. She has been, along with a team of real soldiers, Raider parents who just don't give up. Small in number, but mighty are they. And I want to say thank you to Mrs. Gibb for being president of our PFO and such an amazing supporter of Dolan Raiders. Coming with this year's DAR and Citizenship Awards, please welcome Mrs. Deborah Gill.
Thank you for that very kind introduction. It's my pleasure to announce the DAR Awards again this year. The Daughters of the American Revolution, DAR, ask us to select outstanding young people who demonstrate the qualities of good citizenship, including dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. This year's 8th grade award for citizenship goes to Maria Gudiel. Maria received her award earlier this week at the 8th grade award ceremony. It is also my pleasure this year to announce the DAR Awards. The DAR also gives 2 awards to outstanding work in American history. The top 2 students in social studies are selected each year. This year's recipients are John Fair and John Strachowski. Gentlemen, please come up and receive your award.
I am truly honored to recognize our students that made high honors. This is the High Honor Awards. This is for students who made high honors for 3 marking periods during this school year. And we are very proud of them. Those are students who get all A's and all 1s. The students that received high honors for 3 marking periods, 3 quarters this year are, and you may stand when your name is called, Jasper Cruz, Paulina Shrinsky, Troy Duncan, Amanda Jean-Baptiste, and Emily Maggiano. And I'd like to take a minute, I'd like to recognize that this is really special. We really appreciate your dedication and commitment to your academics here at Dolan, but there are 2 students that made high honors all 3 years while at Dolan. And those students, you can just raise your hand. Jasper Cruz and Emily Maggiano. Congratulations, we're very proud.
Good morning. Dolan Girl Award 2013. The Dolan Girl and Boy Award is determined by votes given by each staff member. Each member of the staff takes his or her voting very seriously. Character, values, integrity are considered when choosing the students. This year, for the very first time in Dolan history, there is a tie for the Dolan Girl Award. 2 outstanding girls have been selected. Yes, we have 2 winners. Interesting. Both girls have many qualities in common. Both girls come to school with a strong work ethic, and as their teacher commented, always give their all. Both are honor roll students. They each have contagious smiles, and I saw them today. because I know who they are ponytail girls, to the delight of their teachers and peers. They both believe in themselves and each other. In addition, they each have special interests. Whereas one girl grasps life with enthusiasm and runs with the ball, the other is pensive and thoughtful. With that said, they both demonstrate leadership qualities and integrity and character in their daily tasks. Furthermore, both represent Dolan on the playing field as athletes. As teammates, they are loyal, respectful, and responsible. One girl wears cleats and attempts home runs for her team, while the other enthusiastically cheers for each Raider team with pom-poms in both hands. They share not only the Dolan Girl Award for 2013, they also share the same first name, Miss Brianna Soto and Miss Brianna Gentile. Congratulations! You both are the recipients of the Dolan Girl Award for 2013. Come on up, please.
Good morning. I feel very honored to present to you this year's award for the Dolan Boy. As Mrs. Wilson mentioned, the Dolan Boy Award is determined by a school-wide vote of the staff members, every adult that works in our building. The Dolan Boy truly represents the values we encourage in all our students, embodying the true spirit and characteristics of an all-around Dolan citizen. Let me tell you a little bit about this year's Dolan Boy. If you ask around the building about him, you would hear the following. He is genuinely kind to others, caring and a friend to all. He is a determined and respectful student, always willing to help his peers and teachers, and always up for a challenge. He is a well-rounded young man with extraordinary talent in both academics and athletics. He has been on the high honor roll several times at Dolan, and he has contributed loyally to the Dolan Raider football and basketball teams. But although he has accomplished so much, he remains humble. He carries himself with a quiet grace, maturity, and sophistication. One teacher said, if I asked him to do something or try something new, he would never say no, and he would never complain. Another teacher said, if I had 1 million of him, my teaching possibilities would be endless. It is important to know that in the history of this award, Dolan has never had this many votes for one student in particular, as we did for this year's Dolan Boy. I am proud and honored to present to you a young man who truly deserves to be named this year's Dolan Boy, Troy.
So I'm clapping for Troy and saying, Miss Perry, he's so humble, and all of a sudden he takes a moment, and I said, okay. Add to that list, Miss Kozak's swag. You go, Troy.
I would just like to congratulate Ms. Kozak on completing an amazing first year here, just doing an amazing job. She's great. Here all along, so I appreciate you and want to recognize you today. I also want to say a very special thank you to Mrs. M.J. Wilson. Well, I know her as M.J. Wilson. Mary Jane Wilson has spent many years serving Dolan's finest, and this year will be her final year serving Dolan students officially, because we're not letting her go either. But we want to celebrate you and congratulate you on your retirement. Mrs. Mary Jane Wilson. You will be missed. I also want to apologize for my oversight. Smalanda G. Baptiste, this year's speaker, also gets an award, and I want to make sure we recognize her. Okay, moving right along. The Dolan Principals Award. This is one of the most difficult decisions I must make each year. This award provides me with the very personal, yet public opportunity to acknowledge a special student who may stand out for any number of reasons. Not always academic, nor athletic, or any particular area of excellence. Each year, I am honored to recognize one student who has demonstrated what we call the Dolan way. This year's recipient is someone who can brighten an entire hallway with their smile. This student is a hard worker, has enjoyed making the honor roll, and has taken their schoolwork seriously for the past 3 years. Today, I acknowledge this student not only for their achievement in the classroom, but for their quiet spirit of commitment and determination. This student, from the first few weeks of 6th grade, has made it clear that they would be present. Not just marked here when attendance is taken, but present. To be college and career ready, students are encouraged to be well-rounded and involved. This year's recipient wrote the book. For 3 years, they have tried out for this, signed up for that, volunteered for this, and participated in that. They've run like the wind as an avid member of the cross-country team, been an active Dolan diplomat, participated in the school play, chorus, the orchestra, and just about anything that comes along. This student finds a way to get involved. Never looking for recognition or a reward, this student just holds a steady smile and keeps it moving, literally. I am proud to honor someone who, even at such a young age, is the picture of humility and citizenship. This student often appears to others as shy and quiet, but truly has the courage of a lion and a heart of gold. My observations tell me this person just needs to do life her way. For being one of the first students to begin nominating other students for the Principal's Pride Award, thereby kicking off a welcome practice here at Dolan. And for being one of the toughest, coolest kids I've ever met. And finally, for being a truly service-minded, good person anyone would be lucky to have in their corner. Congratulations goes to Caroline Craig. Before we move on with the program, I'd like to make sure we don't overlook our extending special thanks to the following. Springdale Florist for always donating all of these wonderful arrangements to celebrate our 8th grade students. So please support Springdale Florist. The Dolan PFO, Mr. Waika, Mrs. Wilcox, our amazing custodians led by Scotty Johnson, the tireless office staff, Mrs. Bennett and Ms. McIntyre, and everyone who has worked so hard to make today possible. Now, go ahead. I just want to make sure that we don't forget to stop and say thank you, because without all of these many people and so many more, all of this doesn't just happen. So I want you to know that I personally recognize that, and I know all of you do, so I want to take a moment and give them their due. Also, note we're continuing with our program. We just want to make sure that we took a moment for that. Don't forget, at the end of everything, because people get very excited and they start running every which way, our reception this year will be out on our atrium area here, the ramp outside, and the circle area right behind us here outside the cafeteria. So we want to make sure that everyone joins us for that. Okay, we will continue with our program with a very special presentation. I'd like everyone on the stage to please join me down below in the pit as we enjoy Mr. Waika's magic.
So put your
say is, Mr. Weicker, you're amazing, and I know you do it because you love the kids. I know you do it. Thank you for taking the time to celebrate the students in such a special way. And just so everyone knows, that presentation will be available on our website for the next couple of weeks. So if you want to click on and see it at home and enjoy it with other family and friends, please feel free to do so. So, best wishes. This is where I get to wish you well and bring the program to a close. Sadly, this is also where we begin our farewell. Yeah, you're clapping right now, right? To our parents, thank you for being Raider parents. This school is often thought of as the little engine that could. We don't have a big budget, a state-of-the-art building, an elevator, or even air conditioning, as you are feeling today. But what we do have is a network of families that unconditionally support this school and, most importantly, our children without thinking twice. Thank you for always being there, for allowing us the opportunity to spend our days with your pride and joy. Thank you, parents. To our teachers and support staff. There's a famous quote by Forrest Whitcraft that reads, 100 years from now, it will not matter what kind of car I drove, what kind of house I lived in, how much money I had in the bank. But the world may be a better place because I made a difference in the life of a child. I've watched you make a difference in the lives of your students each and every day. For always being there to support, inform, and care for our 8th graders, I say thank you. Thank you, teachers. To our students, remember to apply effective effort to everything you set out to do. Take the challenge that our very own Mike and John have put before us and reach the line. Be daring, be adventurous, be true to who you are. I picked the following poem just for you from the brilliance of Dr. Seuss. I'll only read an excerpt in the interest of time. Oh, the places you'll go. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what to do. And you are the guy or girl who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care, and some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go